Hey everyone, and welcome to a channel update video. First off, I feel like I should introduce myself. My name is Luke, aka Captain. Felt that I needed to get that out of the way since you guys probably don't know who I am. Believe it or not, I actually uploaded content onto this channel at one point or another. You know, I know it sounds crazy, right? But yeah, that was a thing that used to happen. And then I kind of fell out of that pattern, and I'm looking to jump back into that pattern of, you know, of uploading stuff. However, what that does mean is that I also have some explaining to do first, as well as talk about a couple changes that are being made. They're not overall, the changes aren't huge, but they're different, which is why they are worth mentioning. First off, I believe the last video I uploaded was on March 27th, so it's been over 2 months, a little over 2 months, since I've uploaded anything, and yeah, that's been a while. I believe that's the longest I've gone without uploading something, unless you count. I think there was a 4-month period or something between 2014 and 2015 where I didn't upload anything, but regardless of that, in reality it was just everything was coming together and converging all at once. All of this stress, all of this stuff that I had to worry about, you know, school being the main perpetrator here, but also work. And I had been dealing with that, you know, beforehand. Frankly, the entirety of the school year. But it was my senior year, and we were close to graduating, and so everything was coming together all at once. All of these big old projects, all of that stuff going on top of my normal, the normal amount of work I was doing at my job, and it was stressful, and I couldn't find a balance with any of it to include recording content. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't find a balance, and frankly, I lost the motivation to put out content and to just sit down and record some stuff. It required a lot of effort to even try and get back into this. Because, you know, even telling myself that, yeah, I'm getting back into something that I love doing, it took a lot of effort to get me to this point where I am right now, you know, talking into a microphone. Just because I lost motivation, frankly, to do a lot of things. Some of the patterns I used to have, I've fallen out of. I feel drained, almost drained, in terms of motivation and inspiration, you know, to do things, to accomplish things. And I think that getting back into this is going to inspire me to get back into the swing of things with some other things that I need to be doing, and I need to be on top of. You know, it's just This is a good first step to take, is to get back into something that I enjoy doing, so that I can take care of stuff that I don't enjoy doing, and, you know, do stuff that I don't enjoy doing so that I can reap the benefits later on. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be back. I very much enjoy this. I've missed this. It's something I've been looking forward to get back into for a long time being 2 months. So happy to be back. As for the changes that are being made on the channel, these aren't permanent changes necessarily, but they are at the very least going to be how the channel operates for a while. The way we're going to do this is, instead of 3 mandated uploads per day, we're going to take it down to 0 mandated uploads per day. Or scratch that, it's 1 mandated upload per day. Now that Now that I think about it, it is one mandated upload per day. That's what we're taking it down to. Now, what that means is that you're guaranteed one video per day. However, what that does not mean is that you're only going to get one video per day. The way I'm trying to handle this now is that I want to take some of the stress off of trying to produce 3 videos per day when I can't. You know, because there are going to be times where I cannot produce and uphold a 3 video per day schedule. Because, you know, obligations get in the way and stuff like that. You know, not that those obligations are bad, not that I don't want them to get in the way, but they're obligations. They are things that I have to take care of. They are things that I am responsible for, and they are things that I have welcomed into my life. And as a result, I have to be there for them, and I have to take care of them, and I have to, you know, be responsible for them. And so I have to ensure that I am not making this too huge of a hindrance to the point where I can't follow the schedule. And so what we're doing is we're doing the one mandated upload per day. But if I'm feeling good, if I'm pumping out videos like mad, I can choose to upload more videos on any given day. So in reality, the schedule is changing from a mandated 3 uploads per day to a varied amount of uploads per day. You could get 1 video per day, or you could get 5 videos per day. It changes on its own. It'll change as a result of things that are going on in my life, things that I am doing, whether or not I find the time, whether or not I can keep up. Regardless, you will get 1 upload per day, but that will be the minimum. And there really isn't a maximum. I would say probably like 5 or 6, but there isn't really a set maximum, and that's what I'm going for. You know, I can't stress myself out too much over this because it's supposed to be a hobby. That, and I would much rather produce quality content, you know, than just continuously pump stuff out that lacks any redeeming qualities. Which is what I was doing for, you know, a few months, you know, particularly at the beginning of this year, where I was just trying to pump out this content and it lacked any sort of substance. You know, so I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying to make this easier for me. I'm trying to make the content more enjoyable for you. And we'll see where this goes, you know. It's a new experiment. It's a new approach to things. I think it'll work out, but you never know with these things. You never know with YouTube and how this entire website operates. So we'll see what happens. But for the time being, I think that this is going to work. And now that does bring up the question as to whether or not series are going to be changing on the channel. Because we're going to have 1 mandated upload per day, that means we're going to have one game that is going to be mandated per day. And as of right now, that is going to be The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. That is going to be the mandated game as of right now. Now, eventually I'm going to not want to play The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth anymore, and it's going to change to a different game. But there's always going to be at least one mandated game that is getting uploaded every day on the channel, and then there will be other series that will be on and off, you know. This is just what works for me. It's what I feel is best for me at the time being. This is subject to change. I don't intend for this to be permanent, but it is something that I'm going to have to roll with for a while, especially since I'm going to be going off to college in August, and things are going to entirely change there as well, with how I'm going to be able to record, whether or not I am going to be able to record any content. So we'll see. It's an entirely new thing, and I'm here for it. I'm ready to give it a shot and see what and see how well I can handle it and see how well it works out. I was gonna say something else. I'm drawing a blank. Wonderful, fantastic. Probably wasn't all that important anyway. But with that being said, that's essentially it for this channel update video. I've covered everything I've wanted to talk about. If you have anything you want to say about this change, about me coming back, about anything at all, comment section is there for you, as always. And with that said, it's time to get back into the swing of things and make some content. So I'll see you guys there.